guys, it's time for more Unheard Voices of Crime. Mwahaha. So just to let you know that this is my second time recording this particular episode. I had actually gone into it and I started like I got about half a minute or so in, and the names weren't showing up. I assigned a name, it didn't show up. I think it was a bug. I reset. We're here. So just letting you know. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it too, and let's just jump right back in. Acha. Let's try the next one. Oh, I love the
floor plan of a local
okay.
art gallery.
Bitch, get out of my ear.
Is about to start, but the only thing on display is an empty frame.
Huh? Okay, so the names are showing up now. All right. Yeah, so I restarted the game completely because the names weren't showing up. Let me just go back to the start. I'll restart this whole case all over again. Yeah, I already identified two people, these two people. The thing was, when I clicked on the names and added them, they didn't show up. So I thought I might need to restart the game to see how it goes. So this is why we've already got some names. So just as a quick thing, this guy Green seems to be an art collector, and he came and talked to Sean, who I think is the head of the art gallery. And Sean gave Green a well, you know what? We'll just...
Mr. Green? What brings you here?
I wanted to thank you in person for, sending me a photo of the maestro's painting.
Yeah.
Thanks to that high-quality image, I could see all the fine details and... woo-wee! Talk about a map!
Oh, okay. So Green got a... G... got a HQ image of painting. I don't know if this is going to be relevant at all, but you know.
Masterpiece.
Oh, right. Yeah, cool.
Keep your voice down. I sent it to you because you've been a good sponsor to this gallery.
All right, he's a sponsor.
Continue, but we're under strict orders not to show that painting to anyone. The threat of forgery alone.
Who is this, huh?
Oh, he gets phone call? G gets a call.
What? Ah! Good luck to anyone who thinks they can copy the maestro's genius.
Still, there are those out there that would try.
Oh, G gets a call. All right.
What am I, a frickin' call center?
Yes, apparently.
Sean, buddy,
Oh, so funny thing is when this guy was like, Sean, buddy, I thought he picked up the phone and was talking to a guy named Sean. I'm like, so there's a guy named Sean in on this. But no, he's talking to this guy. It just seemed so much that if there'd been like a beep or something to indicate that he'd hung up the phone, then maybe I would have read it a bit better. But as it was, I'm like, oh, that's rude. He's picked up the phone and yapping to this whoever was on the phone. No, he's not. Oh, they show up on the top.
You know I only collect originals. The best of the best, right?
Right.
See it before the opening. And now that I have, I'm gonna buy it.
Actually, about that, I'm afraid that...
He gets phone call. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Green sounds like a slimy car dealer with the whole right kind of thing. I'm going to buy it. I think they're overacting it a little bit with the voice acting.
Answer that. Go ahead.
Right then. Like I said, just swung by to say thanks for the sneak preview. You've probably got a packed schedule. I'll see you out there.
Yeah, he seems slimy as fuck. Okay, do we stay with Sean or go with Green? Let's go with Green. Oh wait, never mind.
Ah, Maestro. There
Oh,
you are.
Maestro.
I was just looking for you. I viewed your painting the other day, by the way. Truly a masterpiece. But when I just went to check on it earlier, all I saw was an empty frame. Your assistant said that's what you actually want to present.
Hmm.
Ask the reason, if you don't mind.
Do you know why I picked as a theme the lost art for this exhibition? Look outside. Look at all those people staring at an empty frame, thinking it is my actual work. Tell me, Sean, just how many works of art from young, promising artists do you have in this gallery right now? 10? 20? You might as well have 0 for all it is worth to these people. To them, this empty, pointless frame is more valuable than the actual art of all of these rising artists.
Fair. I mean fair.
People nowadays have any taste.
Okay. Let's take a pause here, Mr. Maestro. Yes, classic art, actual art, physical art, art that is painted and handcrafted is amazing. Love that. I'm not great at artistic things, but I appreciate the effort goes into creating art, right? But AI is not art. We'll shelve that completely. I'm not talking about AI. Modern art, questionable art, the kind of art that is an empty frame on a page, that is a banana hammered to a wall, that is the cross diluted in piss, that kind of stuff, I think is still art, but it's art in a more conceptual interaction experience type of way. It is art that is ephemeral or makes you question what is art, and I think that is fine and counts as art. It puts the question, what counts as art? And if it makes you think about art as a whole, art in general, whether or not it is art, and makes you have a reaction to it, then I think that's, especially if it's with intent. Because, okay, I'm gonna unshelve the AI stuff. The AI stuff is not with intent. There's no intent behind that. Not the AI is not creating it. The issue is that when an artist creates something, it's with an intent to create a thing for a reason. AI art is just regurgitating what has already been created and slapping the idea that this is art. No, that's wrong. Get back on the shelf. Art is created with an intent. A framed piece of wall still intends to create a reaction to it. A banana stuck to a wall has an intent, and I really like the banana wall thing. I don't think it's something you can purchase. That's stupid. That's a whole other argument. But it's an experience and something that you can watch, change, and change can be art as well. Like, we are inspired, artists are inspired by so much of the world and the changes that go through it. How many artists have painted the seasons, have painted an apple that rots, right? Have taken photographs of the stars' movements, right? Change is a part of the artist world, and watching a banana rotting on a wall, it still encapsulates that, because it's an experience that you go there, you see that, you question yourself. It counts. It gives you something to take away with you when you leave. you go to, even if it's something like, that is so stupid, no, what, how? Even if that is what you take away with you, that's still something that has touched you on an intellectual or emotional or a visceral level, right? And that is what art aims to do. That banana on the wall is art because it had that visceral impact. It had an intent to create that impact. It had thought. Maybe not too much thought put behind it. We don't know where the artist was going with his brainchild, but there was thought there, and you had thoughts on it. And your thoughts count to create that art piece. Going there and seeing it helps to create that art piece. The fact that you can think about why somebody would create that as an art piece helps to make that art. That is what makes art art. It gives you the experience of looking at something, feeling something, trying to think about the intent behind that something. And that is art. That it rebounds whatever it is into you. As a person, as a human being, the feelings, thoughts, introspection, the mind jogging, the whole thing. That's what art is. And so I'm not going to hate on modern art because it's not the same, but neither is sculpturing. Neither is Pablo Picasso with his weird angles. Neither is, you know, when people first saw pop art, they were like, it's a bean can, dude. You just printed off a label in different colors. That's not art. But it is. When people saw Pollock, they're like, it's just scribbles on a page. That's not art. But it is. It doesn't have to be what you think art should be. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It doesn't have to be sickening. It doesn't have to be dark, depressing. It doesn't have to have emotion behind it. It doesn't have to be driven by the madness of the creator. It has to reflect into you. And that's what creates art. That's what makes it art. That there's intent behind it. Even if it's only a shallow intent, it's still intent. There is a creation to it. Even if it's framing something on a blank piece of wall, that's creation. And there is an emotive, thoughtful, or provoking force behind it that bounces into the human soul in some way, shape, or form and affects you, affects the viewer, affects the listener, affects the player. That's why games are art. That is why I disagree, Maestro. Alright, let's continue. Sorry, complete tangent, but hey, it happens. You know, sometimes you gotta bring that stuff. And this, I'm taking the AI back off the shelf again to chat about it. This is why AI isn't art. There is no intent. There is no human emotion. There is no introspection. We cannot look at it and think what was intended here because there was no intent. There is no intent. There was no creation. No hands molded this art. No human input created this. It's not art. It's just spitting out prompts. And that's not creation. Because an art, and okay, here's what really makes art art. The artist can go and change it in the way that they exactly want it to change. The man with the banana on the wall could go, you know what? I think this needs a little bit of a change. I'm going to peel this banana just a little bit. There. Perfect. The guy who framed the wall can go and tilt that frame just 5 degrees. Say, I've changed it. Perfect. Exactly how I want. An AI generator, prompter, cannot take the exact same picture and say, I'm going to add a blade of grass right there, like that. They have to generate a whole new prompt, and it's not going to be the same. It's not the same prompt. It's not the same art. If they downloaded the art and then edited it, then that's a completely different thing. That's still shit. And it's got a little tiny bit more merit than what it originally was, right? Because there was some effort put into it. But you still can't, because it's still stealing everyone else's ideas, but that's a whole other thing. Put that idea on the shelf. But you can't just reprompt, say, exact same thing but with one grass piece. Exact same thing, turn 25 degrees. You know? That. I'm just gonna put it all back on the shelf. Up on the shelf. Up on the shelf. Get away. Shoot. Where's the cupboard? Chain on it. Padlock. There. Done. Alright, let's move on.
You're not wrong there, Maestro, but...
You are wrong, Maestro. Sorry.
How it's always been.
Mm-hmm.
You are right, of course.
Art also includes pushing boundaries.
They patronized the starving sculptors and painters.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels especially true now that art has become about who has more money, whose name is more recognized. People have become nothing more than sheep with no opinions of their own. Call it performance art.
I'm sorry, Maestro. I'm gonna have to stop you right there again. Maestro has opinions. I also have opinions. I'm sorry, Maestro. Your opinions are your own and you may have them, but I don't agree with them. Who hasn't gone to like an art stall or something, or an op shop, opportunity shop, you know, a dollar store or something like that, seen a picture or something and gone, oh wow, that's really cool, and then bought it? Like, I've done that before. I didn't care who the artist was. I just thought that it was a cool picture, you know? And that happens. A lot of people, that happens a lot. People go and they look at something and they're like, oh, that's cool. They don't care about who the artist is. It's not always about that. Yes, art collectors, big name art collectors are going to go and look for specific brand names, but that's like anybody who collects anything. A Pokemon card collector is not going to go out of their way to get fake Pokemon cards that aren't actually part of the series or set, right? A shoe collector is not going to go down to the warehouse and pick out some Asics freaking base fake shoes, right? Asics, whatever. The brand name is going to be what collectors go after. But a lot of art, and yes, a lot of people go to art galleries and they look at the Mona Lisa and they're like, oh, it's smaller than I thought. Also, Mona Lisa, woo, I can say I saw that. But they'll also look at other pictures. They're not just there for the Mona Lisa, unless they are, in which case they're ignorant tourists. Get out. Go expand your horizons a bit. The whole reason galleries exist is because you can go and view art that you haven't viewed in books. They're a whole experience to open your world, and that's why galleries change up their art portfolios? What are they showing all the time? They change up what they show in their galleries. Like, they may have a few pieces that are kept there always, because, you know, that's their draw pieces, but they change up the different stuff they show specifically to let people experience wider experiences and get repeat customers. You're not going to go to the Louvre every day just to see the Mona Lisa. You might if you're crazy, but you're not. But if they're showing off a Egyptian themed thing, or they're showing off like Rembrandt's greatest hits, or they're showing off the best of new artists and stuff like that, you might go there to check out the new shit as well as the old. I'm just saying, yes, brand names sell, but also that's why you show off non big named artists in a gallery, specifically so that the brand names can pull people in, and the smaller names and when people come in, they can be like, oh shit, Mona Lisa, but also, oh shit, I love that painting. What the fuck is that? Who made that? And look at the little blurb and say, ooh, maybe I'll look into more of those stuff. I'm just saying. Also, pay your artists.
If you wish.
They're starving.
This exhibition was never about a piece of canvas. No, the truth is, I hired a thief and instructed him to steal my painting and to sell it on the black market.
What the fuck?
If someone eventually recognizes my work, I will reveal everything, my entire scheme, and sign my name to it.
Why, that's brilliant. Just imagine the rush of people who'll be out searching for your painting. While it's true that they may just be in it for the money, they'll have to go through hundreds and hundreds of anonymous paintings if they have any hope of finding yours.
That's not a terrible idea, actually. The lost Rembrandt. We found a Rembrandt, but it's been lost. And now it's being sold in the black market. Some thief has stolen it. But the thing... Okay, Maestro, the issue with this is that the only people who are going to be looking for this are collectors. And it's just going to up the costs of other unknown art. Right? Firstly, the black market is not going to be selling randos arts. Right? Some guy's going to steal this. He's going to say, hey, I stole Maestro's painting. This is Maestro's painting. And then somebody is going to say, okay, well, I'll sell Maestro's painting. And although I guess a bunch of people could say, hey, this is Maestro's painting, BT dubs. And it's a picture of Grandma's corgi in a sweater. And then, okay, never mind. I take it back. It's a good plan. It just, the only issue is that the only people getting it are going to be the fucking rich and nouveau elite, right? Those who have the money to buy for black market anything. It's not going to really help anyone get their names out there, because then they're just going to ascribe all the paintings to you. So even the starving artists aren't going to get fed. Maestro, you're stealing their money too. You've stolen their paintings. It's under your name now. Damn it, Maestro. You didn't think this one through. Also, Maestro got a call.
Hello, this is Claude. Thank you. Magnifique.
Okay.
Finally, we can begin.
Are you ready, Maestro?
Yes. Let us, as they say, get this show on the road, huh? I am hopeful that after today, people will finally start to appreciate the art around them. As they search for the stolen painting, they will find much more than they bargained for. The true lost art.
I don't think
my painting is found. This exhibition will continue.
A brilliant plan.
I-
What once was lost shall be found, as they say.
Precisely.
Yes, it's about that time. Shall we go?
Onward and upward. Let us march.
After you.
let's stay with Maestro and Sean.
There you are, Maestro. The exhibition's about to start.
Mais oui.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm so glad you could all be here today. I'm sure many of you have questions about the, well, empty frame you see before you, which is why, without further ado, I'd like to officially announce the commencement of the Lost Art Exhibition. Put your hands together for the Maestro Claude.
Oh,
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. And my warmest of welcomes to all of you here to see my work. This piece, my latest piece, has been an entire year in the making. However, it would seem a year is still not enough. No doubt you have already noticed the empty frame before you. I am sorry to tell you, but my painting has actually been stolen.
Oh.
Silence! I have no doubts it will end up on the black market. Merci. My one regret is that I never signed my painting, nor did I take any photos of it. In fact, any anonymous painting out there on the market could, in fact, be my work. I hope that one day you will seek out the truth using only your eyes and, of course, your heart, and nothing else to find my painting. But what? Wait, that cannot be. Wait.
What? The lost art has returned. It's
What?
a miracle.
Okay. All right. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay, so Sean met with Green. Green got a photo of the painting early. So he does have a photo of it. He'll know it if he sees it. Then Green left because he kept getting phone calls. And then Sean and Maestro had a discussion where they're talking about how Maestro set this whole thing up for the painting to be stolen so that art appreciation skyrockets, I guess. Okay, and he just announced that the painting got stolen, and now this guy down here has said, "Hey, I've got the painting," and Maestro be like, "This art exhibition will stay open until the painting is found," and now this guy's like, "Oh yeah, I found the painting." What? Okay, wait. Okay, so nothing happened. All right. Okay, all right. Let's follow Green this time.
Mr. Green?
Oh. Wait, follow.
Mac, simmer down. I need to check things out first. This kind of research can't be rushed. Call me back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Ms. Reeves. Well, if it isn't my favorite artist's assistant.
Miss Reeves.
See you soon. So, are the rumors true?
Oh?
I hear the maestro hired someone to swipe his work.
You heard
he could
right.
Showcase an empty frame. Only he would pull something like that. As soon as the painting surfaces, it's mine. And don't worry, I won't forget about your cut for helping me find it.
It's my pleasure, but don't bother looking for it on the black market. That place is nothing but a cesspool.
Is this Reeves?
of robberies.
What do you mean by that?
The maestro may have his own plan, but if the painting's going to get stolen anyway, I figured I could do him a favor. Ta-da!
You took it?
Oh. Painting already stolen by thieves?
When did you nab it?
The win is unimportant. What matters is that I have it.
If you'll, excuse me for a
G gets a call.
moment, I have to take this.
I think this is Reeves.
I checked. It's a fake. I feel like an idiot for spending all that cash to hire a decent forger.
Oh.
Yeah, well, turns out that one's fake too. The deal's off. Forget about the rest of your money.
Oh.
Sorry. Important call, you know. But anyway, I wanted to ask, you sure it's okay? I mean, taking the painting behind the maestro's back and everything.
But that's exactly what he wanted, isn't it? For the painting to be stolen. But instead of letting it fall into the hands of a two-bit thief who doesn't know a thing about art, I thought it would be safer in the hands of a true connoisseur.
Huh.
Like yourself. Don't you agree?
You flatter me. And you're not wrong there. I'm a big fan of the maestro's work. I'm talking huge.
So, rather than cutting me in for a finder's fee, I'd like to offer a chance to buy it direct. Assuming the price is right.
Oh, well, I brought all the cash I could get on such short notice. You think this will be enough?
Was hoping for a bit more. But seeing as you're all Johnny on the spot, and in cash, too, you've got yourself a deal. Just remember, no selling for at least a year. Got that? This cannot be tracked back to me.
Oh, don't worry about me. I understand all too well.
Okay, so Green has Reeves' version. He said there's forgeries in play. I'm just going to note that, okay, and that is the real one. Right? Yeah. As far as we know. As far as we know, Green has a real one. Because it's asking who has the real painting in the end. So we're going to have to track this. I bet there's like 3 or 4 different copies in play as we go further in. So okay. All right. So it looks like Reeves stole the real painting first. Okay.
After all, patience is key in my line of work.
Maybe?
The longer I hold on to this painting, the more I'll be able to sell it for. 3 years. That's my endgame. And not a soul will know a thing about it until then.
An expert as always. I should have known I wouldn't have to remind you. All right. The exhibition will kick off soon. If you'll excuse me.
Go on ahead. I'll see you around.
We'll follow Reeve next, I think. Just to see where she got the painting from. Oh, Green?
The exhibition's about to start.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm so glad you could all be here today. I'm sure many of you have questions about the, well, empty frame.
Right, Green was talking to someone later. Right?
And my warmest of welcomes to all of you here to see my work. Merci. It will end up on the black market.
There's 3 whole other players in play. All right.
In fact, be my work. I hope that one day you seek out the truth using
Looky
only
what
your
I got
eyes
here.
and of course
This is the
your
real
heart.
thing.
And
Pay up.
nothing else to find my
Got one
painting.
too?
Okay, Mac has a painting. Probably a fake.
But what?
Another one? Oh,
It cannot be.
another one?
The lost art has returned. It's a miracle.
Okay. All right. Let's follow Reeves. Reeves.
Good news. I have a potential buyer. One I don't expect will require much convincing or ask too many questions. Quit worrying. It's perfectly safe. You know I don't deal with the real thing. Ever. But the...
Oh. Wait. Hers was a forgery? Oh, shit. So she didn't get to it first. Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Oh, I spelled painting wrong again. All right.
Others
That
are
must be
none the
one of the
wiser,
others.
And my position lends me plausibility. So long as you keep your mouth shut, everything will be fine. Besides, I have complete faith in your skill. There isn't a single person who'll be able to tell your work is a fake.
I see, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
this was all his idea. This performance art the maestro orchestrated. As his assistant, I'd like to think I'm doing him a favor. And since he staged this whole thing himself, he won't get the police involved. That should put your mind at ease. Yes?
I guess that's true.
Already told you. The lost art. It's about more than just the theft and retrieval of a painting. Who knows how many people are going to get tangled up in this before it's over, each of them playing their own special roles in the maestro's machinations without realizing it. You and I? Well, we're just the first two actors in the play, but at least we're not improvising. Really, the more I think about it, the more genius it all is. Claude truly is a master. Anyway, I should go. I'm meeting the buyer soon. I'll call you back when I have our money in hand. All right? Have you arrived, Mr. Green?
Right.
So, are the
Okay. All right, and then out here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Right, we saw all this, didn't we? Okay. All right. So, let's follow Mac this time. Wait, who's this guy? Security? Let's follow Mac. Let's follow Mac. All right, Mac. Let's hear what you have to say. Full time, shall we?
What the fuck's he doing?
Okay, so that's the call to... Alright. Okay, so we called Green again.
Again?
Okay. It's another call. Alright. Okay, wait.
Hello? Why didn't you pick up? Did you bring the money? Hello? Hello? Hung up on me again? What's the checkout? Hello? God damn it!
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I've been waiting.
For a sec.
So, I've been waiting.
Alright.
What are you talking about? Of course the painting you gave me is fake, but I swapped it with the real one in the storeroom. Wasn't that our plan all along?
Okay, so... Mac? Mac swapped with storeroom painting? Okay.
Hello? Hello? What the hell?
Okay. Right, so someone beat Mac to it.
Yo, old man, I got the merchandise. Wait, what? And what about the rest of my money, huh? Hello? Hello? God damn it!
Okay.
Hey, you don't happen to have a light on you, do you? What's that you got there?
What? Hey, this is...
That a copy of the Maestro's painting? I got one myself. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Want a cigarette? Don't know about you, but I'm barely keeping it together. Before the 90s, you could smoke anywhere, but now?
Sure, thanks. Don't mind if I do.
I'm wondering if this is Tommy. And then this guy would be security, maybe. Alright.
I could finally think again. I swear, they put restrictions on everything these days. Corral us out in the freezing cold in a designated smokers area 15 feet from the door. Like nobody ever took a drag in front of the Mona Lisa before they put it behind glass. You feel me?
Sure, yeah, I feel ya. Goddamn rules. What the?
That made me jump.
Oh, shit. Fucking smoke detector in the bathroom. Put it out, man. Put it out.
Ouch! Watch it, man.
Sorry. Sorry, I panicked. Anyway, it was nice talking to you. Here's your painting. See you
Oh.
around, yeah?
Ah, Christ.
Oh, did Mac just swap paintings? I think he did. Mac swapped with Tommy. Okay.
No doubt you will end up on the black market.
Where are you going? I forgot something I gotta take care of. Got a
That I
point?
never signed my painting, nor did I take any photos of it. In fact, any anonymous painting out there on the market could, in fact, be my work.
Ah, fancy meeting you here.
What the?
One day you will seek out
you
the
still
truth
doing here?
using
Looky
only
what
your
I got
eyes
here.
and, of course,
This is the
your
real
heart.
thing.
And
Pay up.
nothing else to find my
You've got one
painting.
too?
Director, the painting's been found. But what?
Another one?
It cannot be.
Another one?
The lost art has returned.
Okay, I think this is security. Okay. Alright. Alright. Maestro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh.
What? You're lost? I told you it was A2, a round building. The exhibition will start soon. You must hurry. You will go straight to the storeroom. The combo for the safe is... Yes, well, You must not get caught. I know that, Tommy. That's why I hired you.
Tommy,
When you're
okay.
finished.
Okay, Maestro, where are you going?
Mac, simmer down.
Tomato.
Wait, so is this Tommy? I think so.
Which way do I go to get to the store?
Wait. Wait.
I found the place. Ain't my fault all these shishi galleries look the same. We're still on schedule, so...
Okay, so Maestro... Alright.
Cool your jets, old man. You told me once before. I'm not gonna forget it. Relax. I'm a pro. My name means something on the street. Ask anyone. There ain't a job I done wrong.
Wait, there ain't a job I done wrong? Oh, I misread that. I misheard that. I thought he said there ain't a job I done right. Okay. I thought that we were dealing with double negatives. We weren't.
Excuse me. Is this the, tossed art exhibition?
It's the lost art.
Tossed.
Tomato. But enough, he said, she said. Which way do I go to get to the storeroom?
The storeroom? Well, it's over across from the bathrooms, but didn't you come to see the opening?
You've been a pal. Thanks, man.
Favorite artist persistent. On my way. See you soon.
This guy's gonna be a riot, I can tell. He's a certified dumbass, I can just tell. He think he cool, but he not. What are you doing? Going in here? No? What are you doing? Oh, in the toilet. No? Oh. Okay.
Damn it. This storeroom looks like a fucking hurricane ran through it. How the hell am I supposed to find this safe?
I don't know, Tommy, find it. Okay.
Huh? Ah, that must be it right there. Let's give the old combo a try.
The wombo combo.
Ha! And just like that, the job's done. Too easy. No wonder the old man ain't paying me much. Could have had me swipe a nicer painting, too. People these days will call anything art.
Tommy has opinions. And then he goes in here. He has his phone call, says it's done. Okay, interacts with Mac. Wait. Okay, Tommy, get out. Wait. Follow Tommy.
I have no doubts you'll end up on the black market.
Where are you going?
I, forgot something I gotta take care of. Got a split?
Never signed my paintings. Nor did I take any photos of...
No! Stop! Where'd you get that? You weren't holding it when you came in.
I, bought it from the gift shop?
Oh, well. Wait, we don't have a gift shop. You stole it. Hand it over.
Jesus, fine, take it. It ain't worth a shit anyway.
The painting's been found.
But what? Another way. It cannot be. What?
Okay, let's sort this out. Let's sort this out in my head. Alright. So, timeline. Reeves said she got the painting first. But it turns out she's making a forgery. Okay. So she's lying. She hasn't got the painting at all. Okay, so the painting that Green has got is a fake. Mac, okay, Tommy went in and got the painting just now, right? But Mac had been waiting in the toilet before we got here. So he must have got the painting first. So Mac went and got the painting. Then Tommy went and got the fake painting that Mac planted. Oh, wait. So Mac got the painting. Tommy got the painting. Then Mac swapped the paintings because Green told him that the one he had was a fake. So he must have seen Tommy with the painting and thought, oh, that's how Green knew it was a fake. So he swapped the paintings, and then Tommy's got the real painting. No, the security guard has the real painting because he just took it off Tommy. Oh my god. I mean, technically Tommy did steal the real painting. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Who stole the real painting first? Who stole the real painting? It was Mac. Mac got there first. Who has the real painting in the end? Security does. Wait, let me think this through again. Okay. Wait, double check. Maestro never got it. John never got it. Green had a fake from Reeves. Reeves had a fake made up. Okay. Mac went early, got the painting. Tommy came in after Maestro went to talk to blah blah, got a fake painting that Mac planted. Tommy and Mac swap paintings, meaning Tommy's got the real painting. Tommy tries to leave, security grabs the painting. Bam. Oh, we're so good. We found the truth. Yes. We did it. Woo. Hey, we got there.
I have a potential buyer. Worrying, it's perfectly safe. You know I don't deal with the real thing.
Yep, she doesn't deal with the real thing. She only does fakes.
You took it?
And he was trying to figure out. He thought that she grabbed it first, but she didn't.
I checked. It's a fake.
Yep, Green telling Mac that it's fake.
All that cash to hire a decent fortune.
Then Mac met Tommy and thought that was the fake one.
I swapped it with the real one in the storeroom.
Yep.
Turns out that one's fake too.
Yeah.
Deal's off. Get out the rest of your money.
So Mac's like, oh shit. And then he sees Tommy with the new painting. He's like, oh, that's the real one. So he swaps it with Tommy. But he had the real one all along.
You will go straight to the storeroom. The combo for the safe is...
Right.
Pull your jets, old man. You told me once before.
Tommy went in there.
Yo, old man, I got the merchandise. Ouch! Watch it, man.
Sorry, I panicked. Yeah, anyway, it was nice talking to you.
Oh, Mac might have thought that Tommy was talking to Green.
You stole it! Hand it over!
And then Tommy got the real one.
Take it! It ain't worth a shit anyway!
Yeah.
Good work.
That was a good one.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this. Before we go any further, I should inform you our acoustic detective system does have potential side effects.
Say that louder.
You may start hearing voices as the test continues. There's nothing to worry about, I can assure you. When the exam is finished, depending on the outcome, we'll provide any additional treatment you might need. Now on to the next scenario. To further test your abilities, we'll try a higher profile case. One I'm sure you remember from the news.
Okay, lady, I have a problem with this. Why am I testing this shit when you've got issues with the design program still? I'm just saying. Okay, so that was the art case. I really like that. It had a lot of twists in it, you know? And that surprise ending where it turned out Tommy had it, but didn't have it, but then had it because Mac Green should have trusted in Mac. Mac had the painting. He got there first, but he heard Reeves made it sound like she got there well early. Oh god, that was so good, and it fucked them all over. Anyway, this is Unheard. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be back with the next case. And I'll see you then. Until then, take care, have a good day, and peace out, guys. See ya!